We need to continue our conversation about this troubling matter. We continue on with Ben Wikler, Skyping in from Washington, the Washington director for MoveOn.org and host of The Good Fight, and from our South Florida newsroom, the managing editor of the Shark Tank political blog, Javier Manjarres. Javier, Rand Paul, in terms of striking a note, the left is actually saying he was bemoaning a cigarette tax, but it seems to be broader, a kind of live and let live libertarian Republican philosophy. I hate to pivot to politics out of this incident, but politics is a reality. Does that message help separate Rand Paul from the pack of Republican candidates in terms of a libertarian, independent, perhaps even Democrat appeal?
Well, no. Look, it's unfortunate what happened, as we all agree. But again, why did Mr. Garner die? He died because he was selling overtaxed cigarettes and trying to make a living to support his 6 kids. And again, he died not because of an overzealous cop wanted to shoot and kill him or actually choke and kill him. He was trying to subdue Mr. Garner. But again, as far as Rand Paul, I think he's right on his remarks. Again, however you want to take it, so be it. If he's the libertarian that sets him apart from the rest of the potential presidential pack in 2016, so be it. But again, if he wants to focus on the cigarette tax, that's not the broader issue. The broader issue, again, is racial division in this country, and I think Ben and I both agree that it needs to be addressed.
Ben, let me turn to you. To simplify it as a complaint against the cigarette tax, that's not really what Rand Paul was saying, was it?
You know, I think Rand Paul, the heart of his comments wasn't about the cigarette tax. It was this larger point that he's been courageous in bringing up throughout his career, a point about a system that is stacked against many people in this country, a system where we have essentially over-criminalized so much of our society, and then we over-enforce. I don't think it's a system that serves anyone well, but especially it doesn't serve people of color who are incarcerated at far higher rates for crimes that often shouldn't be crimes that they commit at no higher rates than anyone else. That's something Rand Paul's been very forthright about, and I do think that it gives him a political edge. I hope it's a political edge that other Republican candidates will try to take back from him by reaching out across the aisle and looking to change a system that, frankly, takes many lives, many far from the headlines.
JD, a crime is a crime. If you commit it, regardless of whether you're white, black, Hispanic, Asian, you have to serve the sentence if you're sentenced to something. Look, again,
Javier, in this case, Eric Garner was trying to break up a fight. There was no reason that he needed to be subdued. And then he was put into this chokehold that was banned. This is the situation where...
We don't know if it was banned. You don't know if it was banned. So let's just hold judgment there.
Okay, well, let's take a step back from that. The question here is whether you think, whether any of us think, that the kind of intensely aggressive policing that we saw on that videotape that led to Eric Garner's death, whether that's the kind of system that we want across this country, and whether that's the kind of system that reduces crime the most effectively.
Let's let Javier respond.
Police tactics. You have
30 seconds, Javier.
Well, look, you disagree with the chokehold, but a lot of chokeholds have saved lives, have subdued criminals, violent criminals. So unfortunately, this man died. Maybe he had other pre-existing health conditions that led to this. We don't know. We don't know. I mean, we don't even know if that, like I said, if that chokehold was illegal.
Well, it is obviously a story we will continue to follow. And as mentioned, even in something like this, perhaps because politics and policy are so interwoven, obviously there is a political dimension to this story as well. That's why some colleges have courses about American jurisprudence and the political process. To Ben Wikler and Javier Manjarres, we thank you for your time, and we'll be right back.